everywhere.
It's still sinking in right now. The roof caved in.
It is such a surreal feeling. You feel so helpless, and I just started praying.
And it was over. It was over that fast. And it was scary. Because I've never seen anything like this. And it's bad. It's real bad.
High water on Anderson's Estate Street is nothing new for these homeowners. That's what has them so fed up. Car after car.
20 to 30 cars a day.
What are you doing? What's going on? This is an entrance ramp. You can only go one way.
We pulled over to look for some speeding trucks. It didn't take long. Come on. Oh.
We jumped in the water with Fisher's Fire to show you how dangerous it can be to not have a life jacket.
Throw alcohol into the mix, and it just gets worse.
An untrained, standoffish reporter steps in. A bit of a scuffle going on here. The scuffle escalates despite verbal commands.
Get off the officer!
Then the suspect grabs what looks like the officer's sidearm.
Stop!
I shoot and immediately question if I made the right decision. Tonight at this temporary Red Cross shelter, only about a dozen people remain. Today, most of them spent time at their properties continuing to clean up. In the Cedar Crest neighborhood, the landscape is changing. For days, people have stacked disorder into growing piles. Piles that in a parking lot are combining into small mountains. Progress is steady.
I think we're getting there.
And so are the appetites of those working to tidy up Mother Nature's mess.
This is the Red Cross. We have meals, cold water and snacks.
Thank you very much, and you have a great day.
On patrol today in damaged areas of town are Red Cross volunteers handing meals to grateful homeowners.
It actually means a lot to us. I know that a lot of us didn't have power, didn't have food, so everything in the fridges went to waste. We didn't have anything to be able to, no microwaves or anything.
It feels good to just give back to something for somebody, because if it was me, I know they will be there for me.
This is the Red Cross. We have meals.
It seems an integral part of rebuilding and healing here is taking what's offered and thinking of others.
Those are our neighbor's pets.
These are your neighbor's chips?
Yes.
Service. It's a concept even the youngest generation can get behind.
Seems like we're always doing cars and trucks.
This is an alligator.
A shoe that's an exercise in tying.
The kids just absolutely going bonkers over these wooden toys.
I'm just trying to make some jigsaw puzzles.
Our annual goal is to make 10,000 toys. We have a little truck here that stores crayons. We have snails, the heart-shaped keepsake box.
This is a handmade wooden toy.
We have shops around the area where individuals invite other members to come to their shop and build toys.
I started years ago as a hobby.
We got about 8 guys that come in and out of here that love to make toys.
We did over 14,000 last year, and that's just that many children that have all had something for Christmas that would have never had it.
We love what we do.
Sometimes my wife gets involved and helps me paint them.
Some of us are very talented. I'm the amateur of the group. My wife did not allow a table saw in my house.
It's a lot of man hours. We provide toys to roughly 33 agencies probably this year. I have a lot of friends that like to make toys. And today I brought some toys to share with you. Which one do you want? Okay, give me a high five.
We so appreciate people coming in and giving to our children.
There you go. Go for it.
It's an awesome feeling to be able to leave for our winter break and know that our families are going to all have great Christmases. We love to see their faces light up. They take to the toys quickly, and and you'll see them just take possession of it, ownership. They're very proud to have their own toy.
Car after car,
20 to 30 cars a day.
and even motorcycles.
It's dangerous for us that live through here.
Paula Moore lives right off the entrance ramp from 29th Street to I-65 southbound.
Right behind the tree here.
The ramp was closed for the I-65 shutdown, but some people have decided to turn this closed ramp into their own personal exit ramp.
A car stopped the other day and moved the barricade so they could go around.
Oh, here we go.
And as traffic backs up,
What are you doing? What's going on? This is an entrance ramp. You can only go one way.
then there was this person backing down the entrance ramp until they saw me and our photographer. And this mom with her 3 kids in the car made the turn going down the ramp, right in front of a Metro police officer on the interstate. And then there was this person who started down the ramp, and some others followed.
What are you doing?
That was until they saw us at the bottom of the ramp. That move, going down the entrance ramp, is not only illegal, but a major safety concern. The ramp is used by emergency vehicles to get onto the interstate.
Emergency vehicles, of course, can bypass this to get up if there's an emergency. Any case of somebody coming at somebody, a head-on collision's probably one of the most deadly crashes you can get.
Paula's plea?
Let's do what we're supposed to do when we're driving our vehicles.
What are you doing? To inspire others is a gift rarely self-assigned. It's a torch placed mostly in the hands of those who'd rather not carry it. It requires a humble heart, and in this case, a helping hand. Franklin Community High senior Logan Anderson has this ability. She also has a disability.
I have sight of light out of my right eye, and that's it.
In other words, Logan is blind. All she can make out is the sun or the turning on of an indoor light. It's what she's known basically her whole life. Not that that makes it easy.
Sometimes it does get frustrating because I think I can't do something when in reality I can do it. It's just I have to put in extra work, and sometimes I'm a teenager and I just don't want to do that work.
In 7th grade, Logan discovered running, a sport where the extra work seemed worth it.
I just wanted to feel that freedom of running. I knew it was something that would make me feel just the adrenaline, and it would feel amazing.
That feeling has propelled Logan onto her high school's cross-country team. She navigates each course using the arm and voice of a guide runner.
And they tell me where there's paths that turn, or there's hills or steps or anything that I might trip over.
The first race that she ran, it didn't matter what place she comes in. It doesn't matter if you're first or last. She's like, I'm going to finish, because she wants to inspire people.
When Logan runs, she may be blind, but she sees the bigger picture. She's willing to be the torch bearer.
I try to have the most positive and best attitude that I can about everything so that I represent blind people well.
And with that, Logan Anderson has the ability to inspire.
All right? Yeah.
For months, during the daytime or the nighttime, the water has been gushing from this hose connected to this hydrant on the corner of Fletcher Ave and Harlan Street.
Seemed like a waste of water to me.
People who live in this Fountain Square neighborhood have questions.
Who's going to be paying for this? Who's going to fix the repairs where it's washing away the bricks here? This is an older road. It can't just be paved. Who's responsible for it, and why is the water being wasted like that?
That's Wanda Cochran, one of several neighbors who have taken to social media, posting pictures of the hydrant and the hose, sharing concerns. Wondering why so much water is being wasted, wondering what happens to the brickwork being eroded away, wondering why the hose is blocking part of the street. One of the concerns for neighbors is what happens to all this water once the temperatures dip below the freezing point.
The other night we come through here, it was ice. We got people that come through here on bikes and them Lime scooters and bird scooters. If they don't see it, they're going to slip and get injured. And then who's will be responsible?
This sign provides a slight clue. It reads, "Water testing in progress, do not disturb," with the Citizens Energy logo. So far, it's been unclear to neighbors what Citizens is testing for or why it has been necessary to test the water since midsummer.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they're testing it or what.